So, perfect, awesome. That way I can give a shout out to this amazing creator who I think is freaking dope. And frankly, I just love his he's a VTuber too, except he's a fish, you see.
Well, boys,
He's my favorite I have to say. Straight on YouTube, Straight is my favorite VTuber on the platform right now, currently. Love this guy. Go check him out.
New news came out about Creator Clash 3, boys, because now they want to be transparent, alright? After almost a month of everyone's like, what the hell's going on here?
Oh, cool. They want to be transparent. It only took three failed charity events. Well, no, one successful. Sorry, my apologies.
You or are you not continuing on with the event? If so, can I get my money back? Either way,
well, Shasta, right?
They decided we're gonna make a little video. I'm not even gonna show you guys the video. The video is just basically them going over like, oh yeah, Anissa and Ian aren't gonna be part of Creator Clash 3 anymore, and then they all talked about how they fought in Creator Clash 2 and 1. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, what are the odds? Freaking a lot of peers of showing up during all this. And Aaron? Game Grumps Aaron? I'll tell you what, I can support. Alright. Okay. These are people that I do genuinely hope for to have good things happen in their careers. So honestly, a lot of peers, Ego Raptor, our boy, I think it's in good hands. Hopefully they can make something amazing out of it.
Cares. We didn't need a 15-minute video for that. But basically, there was a quote-unquote transparency report that they decided to put out on the website for Creator Clash 3, going over some things to make sure everyone is now in the loop. And I'm gonna be honest here, it made everything worse. I want to be honest here, they should have stayed opaque. So we're gonna go over this transparency report that they decided to put out today, and I want to be honest here, boys. It's gonna start off like, okay, I can see that, and then it's gonna go, whoa, wait, hey, oh, hold up. These numbers are not making any sense. But let's start off with, why did they move the whole entire thing from...
I gotta say, so I didn't watch that video. It's like an hour-long video. I'm not about to watch it. That's why we came to go to see it straight, okay? I'd rather listen to it from the fish's mouth.
Los Angeles made more sense. It's a much larger market. It's home to a lot of creators, and it helps us keep the events and production costs down. That means we can put more focus on what matters, making the show greater, raising money for charity, and giving fans the best experience possible, whether you're watching live or tuning in from home. I'm assuming they just save on flight and hotel costs. It's like, brother, you can drive an hour to the stadium if you have to. Like, come on, we're saving on the damn flight costs. I'm gonna be honest here, that's probably gonna be like a huge part of it. It's like trying to lug around a bunch of, equipment from LA to Florida. Probably would cost a lot more than just having it in LA. Now, they really didn't go over why they moved the date for Creator Clash 3.
I didn't realize that that's how they were doing that entire thing. Yeah, I'm gonna move myself over here just so I don't, block the fish. No, 100% it makes way more sense to just have the event here or, rent out equipment in Florida. It's not exactly complicated. You could do that at, a freaking Guitar Center and rent out all that equipment. Just hire somebody to go do that.
Thing that they said was it's just taking
I'm sure they got Guitar Center in Florida or something similar.
Basically, they're just like, we just moved it because, why not? So Creator Clash 3 then went over the refund policy for the ticket holders that, aren't going to be able to get their event that they paid for. They're not going to be able to go to Creator Clash 3 in Tampa, Florida, June 28th. And basically they decided, you know what?
How is that not, how many people lived in Florida that were like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to go to this event, and now you definitely gotta get a refund, right? Cause, you're not even gonna be able to figure, now you gotta get a ticket, you gotta buy a freaking plane ticket.
I guess we'll follow the law. If you want your money
Let me look
back,
it up. How much did it cost?
And get it, I guess. So they stated in their transparency report what's happening with the ticket refunds. All in-person ticket holders will receive a full refund through Ticketmaster, as, you fucking shit. That is literally the law. You were literally violating the law if you did not give that back to them. Like, you can't be like, well, we don't want to give you, your money back, but we'll give you tickets to the LA one. Like, you can't do that. That's straight up illegal, especially in Florida. But they continue on talking about the pay-per-view now. Pay-per-view tickets will be honored for the new day. If you'd prefer a refund instead, those will be made available for all pay-per-view ticket holders. Get your back now, brother. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, the moment they can, they're going to shut that down. You better get your money back.
You don't know what the hell's gonna happen between now and October 25th, brother. They could be losing all other fighters during this time. We have no, just saying, get your money back now. Get your money back now, brother. Trust me, they are not going to be raising the price for the pay-per-view tickets in the future. If anything, they might put them on sale. You might get a discount. So if you're out there with a Creator Clash 3 pay-per-view, I would advise you just get your money back, all right? You can always, if you want to, I don't know why, you could probably just watch some Twitch streamer restream it. But if you
I'm sure you can get the price down, right? Depending on how far out the event would be. But 200 to almost $300 edition? Oh, nah, son. Get your money back.
always wanted to, you can get another one in the future.
Hydrate!
You know, all right, this is locked down. I would say like the day before you get a pay-per-view ticket or
Monke.
day of. Because you have no idea what the hell is going to be happening between now and then. Also, like I said in my last video, whenever we talked about LA Beast dropping out,
the prep didn't freaking come out in the thing.
Literally, he dropped out of the fight this morning.
There you go.
Just so you know, they're not going to be covering your
that was from the hydrate.
flights and
Thank
hotels. That's not covered under the refund policy. Sorry. So continuing on, one of the more obvious questions that is asked. I don't know if you are going to Creator Clash 3 or thinking about watching it. I think you already know the answer to this, but they say, will all of the original fighters still be competing? Not all.
For the name generator, Flame Monkey, we'll have to do that during a game. You can name something like a Pokemon or something if we ever play.
Updated fighters.
What games do we have right now that we can change the name on?
In July, that will also include some fresh faces. I mean, like, it has to.
Correct, we're not really
because you already lost your headliner for the last one. I'm like, both dropped out. So unless they can somehow, I don't know, get Sam High.
I got you. We'll do something later.
I don't know who's gonna be
on
out
Power
here
or
trying
something.
to watch Creator Clash 3 because I don't know who's gonna be headlining that bit. And I will be honest here. The fighters that they already have, I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world here, chat. I'm not. I'm not the biggest content creator out here, but a lot of them are already falling off. Okay, they're very dusty, is what I'm gonna say. No one's checking in for a lot of them. So unless they can get a really big headline fight, I don't know who's gonna be renewing their little pay-per-view subscriptions / their event tickets. But now we're rounding the corner, boys. We're getting closer to the really sketchy and shady part of Creator Clash 3. But, they had to start off with a nice puff post before they get down to the brass tacks of it all right, boys? Because now we get into why did Ian and Anissa step away from Creator Clash? Ian and Anissa have stepped away from Creator Clash in every capacity as stakeholder, event managers, and creative to give the event space to grow under new leadership. Yeah,
that's what they're going with? It had nothing to do with growing the freaking Creator Clash event.
Cop did not hit. It was not hitting. I'm like, let's both be honest here, boys. We know if everyone, or at least a decent majority of people, actually like that content cop, Ian and Anissa both would still be on Creator Clash. But after iDubbbz dropped that goddamn content cop, they had to get eviscerated from the damn Creator Clash committee. But continue.
No, that content cop was so incredibly terrible. It quite literally destroyed their career. It destroyed their public image, I should say. Maybe I don't know about their career, right? Anissa seems to still be going. I would assume is still going strong on her end.
They chose to step down to allow Creator Clash to separate itself from the ongoing controversy, allowing us to work towards,
not on YouTube, but maybe on the other website,
towards rebuilding trust and refocusing on what the event was always meant to be. Something that supports creators, entertains fans, and raises money for a good cause. All other partners remain the same. I mean, like, all other partners didn't make as huge a mistake as the H3 content cop and H3 content deputy. So, I mean, like, I hope they didn't get fired for their little mistakes compared to what Ian was doing, alright? iDubbbz was out there wilding. But they gave iDubbbz and Anissa.
Yeah, I think. Let me see if I can find the image. It's a bit hard.
Now they're about to run them over. Boys, they're about to run them over because they revealed some fishy ass information about these people that they really didn't have to reveal at all. They didn't have to reveal this information at all. But you know what? It is nice that they're starting to be transparent. You know what? I might even donate to a charity. My goddamn, well, I can't do that. I'm gonna be honest here, chat. I need a damn charity my damn self. Anyone that becomes a member, you're donating to a charity. Just let you know. I'm a damn 501c3 my damn self because I am broke. But boys,
listen, look, it's real tough to try to like throw a charity event when one of the founders is taking a picture like that while in and of itself, this is the bleach sword of Ichigo. In the context of the fact that this is on a hit piece against a Jewish family that has been getting harassed for being Jewish, basically. Because they're definitely not pro-Israel, they're anti-Israel. So they're basically just getting harassed for being Jewish. Like, it just makes it really difficult optics, you get what I'm saying, to run a charity event.
I think that they're trying their best to get everyone to come back to the Creator Clash side by basically running over iDubbbz and Anissa by saying, yeah, in their contracts, it was pretty shady. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty shady. This is some real shit that they were doing in their contracts. Just like, you know, you guys see this, right? Yeah, that's why we got rid of them. Well, part of the reason why we got rid of them. So, you know, come on, buy a ticket to Creator Clash. Come on, you're supporting a charity, quote unquote. So in this section where it says, do the fighters get paid? They say, yes, each fighter receives a guaranteed purse to help cover training and preparation expenses. And
it's actually pretty cool, right? So you don't gotta, like, worry about all that, but, what about, like, for the people that had to, like, get out of the fight, like, I forgot his name, but it was the chick that works for H3H3.
And then it continues on. In addition,
didn't they say that they weren't gonna get their expenses covered? So H3H3 had to like pay it for them.
% of net profit, so basically anything after all of their expenses from the event, will be evenly split among the fighters. But boys, this is the shady part because in Creator Clash 3.
Wait, so hold on. So the fighters get a guaranteed purse to cover everything, and then on top of that, they get 20% of the profits? Okay.
3, the Jomhas, Ian and Anissa, were going to get a pretty decent chunk of the profits of this whole entire.
So like 54% of it was not even going to charity.
Event that was supposed to go to charity, I thought it was.
Yeah, I know, Oriole. I'm mad too. I'd be barking too.
A further 34%.
See, Oriole's mad now. You see what you done, Ian and Anissa? You got my dog all mad.
Is also being redistributed amongst the fighters following their departure. So, for some reason, after
he can't believe, Oriole can't believe y'all would do this to the charity.
They thought, oh, well, in Creator Clash 3, we definitely deserve to get share of the profit. Brother, you fumbled the last one. Why do you deserve any portion of the profits? Like, that makes no sense at all. But also, boys, basically 54%.
I tell ya, at that point, it's not even a charity, is it? It's more profit than charity.
Of any money that was actually generated that was supposed to go to charity was going to go to either the fighters, which are already multimillionaire YouTubers, or at least should be multimillionaire YouTubers that either fucked up their.
I mean, yeah, everybody there is pretty freaking huge. They don't really need cash. More than that, it's of the profit. That means that all the money, all the expenses were already covered by like, you get what I'm saying? So this is just the extra money.
Their bag, or they still have their bag. But basically, 54% of the profits was going to millionaires. Literal millionaires. iDubbbz and Anissa really said,
This is the literal version of like throwing a $1 million party banquet for like all your rich friends, spending money on like $300 steaks, and you raise like $30.
Them kids. They say, hey, y'all get the other half, all right? Y'all
Those freaking like 1%er charity balls.
get your half after we take our cut. All right, we eat first over here. But for some reason, instead of that 34% going towards the charity pool, you know, the people that this whole event was supposed to be for, it's going towards the fighters now, which is like, why? Why? You already gave them money to train. On top of that, you're already giving them an extra 20% of the profits. So now, instead of it just being 20% of the profit, you're giving them 54% of the profits. Where's the charity aspect to this? You were literally like, well,
Bro, and then to go on the public face, try to use the defense that like, oh, it's a charity. How dare you? How dare Ethan H3H3 take down? Hey, wish for the freaking the failure of this charity event. Oh, how evil!
we broke even. Anything, hell, if there's an extra dollar,
What's
I'm
your
gonna
check?
get
You
75
know what?
cents
That's
out
true
of
though.
this.
I am freaking standing
And
back.
I don't want to
Alright,
hear
fine.
the excuse that, oh no, the multi-millionaire YouTubers, they had to take time off of their content
There,
creation.
I cracked
You're
my
telling
back
me
actually.
They trained 24 hours, 7 days a week. They didn't have a day where they could stream or, you know, at least plan out a couple scripts. I mean, hell, most of them get people to write their scripts, get people to research their videos, get people to edit their videos. All they do is to record it. You tell me they couldn't find an hour or two to record the video? I'm just seriously thinking to myself, brother, these people have more than enough free time, all right? It's not like these people have to, you know, wake up at a specific time, get to work at a specific time, go home at a specific time, eat at a specific time, go to bed at a specific time, then they gotta get up in the morning again, and then go to work again at a specific time. These people have nothing but time. Brother, these are like 80-year-olds in their twilight years, except for they're 30.
Yeah, I feel like they pretty much spend all day on Twitter, no?
But for some reason, they deserve now 54% of the profit, which means after everything else is paid for, which means all their debts, all the event stuff, you know, the arena and all that, once all that is paid for, they get 54% of that. Brother, that is just wrong. Let's all be honest here. We do not care. This was supposed to be a charity event. It was actually, you know, promoted as a charity event.
They definitely promoted it as a charity event. But I think originally, all the way back to the first one, they said that it wasn't really meant to be a charity event. It was meant to be a for-profit event. And if there was charity on the side, that would be cool. It wasn't until recently that I feel like they started announcing that it was a charity, it's a charity. But then they do this, it's like, we didn't even try to hide it. Like, what the frick?
But for some reason, now 54% of the charity pool is going to people that don't need the money. But I mean, like, at least good on LA Beast for dropping out of the fight, because at this point, it's literally just a disaster. Boys, click this video.
Oh
right
yeah,
here
I
to
heard
find out
LA
what
Beast
was his
dropped out.
reasoning behind dropping out of Creator Class 3. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Hey, look, man.
And absolutely amazing. The freaking brain rot immediately after it. But that's about how I feel about this whole situation. Nah, phenomenal video by Straight. I love it. I love listening to this fish talk. Please go drop him a like, go drop him a sub. Please show him some support. I'm gonna link it on the Discord. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, it'll be down in the description below. Please go drop him some support. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!